of stopping me for doing that anonymously?
Congressman, yes, because there are on and off ramps, and all of the on and off ramps are properly KYC'd.
All of them?
Yes, that will be.
So that once a large fraction of Libra would be transferred into self-custody, and then there starts to be a significant flow among the self-custody entities out on the dark web or other places. How do you prevent that from actually, allowing things like ransomware?
Congressman, again, a very important problem, and the way that we're tracking, the way that the association will enable tools so that law enforcement and the different wallets can understand where the movements are happening to prevent those issues is going to be one of the ways that we will address this. The other way that we will address...
So, we're going to have to be absolutely dependent on the fact that every single wallet is in a regulatory regime that we trust. Is that right? So if there's one wallet out in some set of islands or something like this that doesn't follow U.S., are we just out of luck there, and that all of the illicit transactions will flow through there?
No, Congressman, because if you're a U.S. resident and you want to use a wallet, the wallet offering services in the U.S. will need to be properly regulated in the U.S.
All right, we have to have an ongoing discussion. I'd like to also mention cybersecurity. One of the main jobs of FSOC is to oversee cybersecurity and systemically important firms. Now, you've seen fit to make a new programming language for here, and I spent a little while looking over that. There is some creative stuff in it. Some of it's pretty much copying other things that have been done before. Some of it's brand new. But even if it was had zero creativity in it, there would still be a problem that one wrong line of code could generate a hole that could crash the entire Libra ecosystem. All right, and so the governance of that language and all the infrastructure. I understand, it was my reading, you're going to be distributing runtime executables and things like that as well, and so that all of that has to be bulletproof cybersecurity. And I was wondering how you're going to deal with the governance of that.
Congressman, two ways. First, we agree with you that this is of absolute importance. And the way we're dealing with that is that the move language that you're referencing will have formal verification in place to avoid issues.
To the extent that there are no compiler bugs.
Yes, but the compiler, the compiler will not execute the code if the code is not formally verified. And we have the chance of having David Dill, who is a professor from Stanford in formal verification, helping us with this issue. The other thing that I want to say is that the association will have guidelines on what third-party code can be published or not. And at the very early stages, it will be very limited to a set of templates that will avoid the issues that you're raising.
All right, but it will be an ongoing target, because if Libra is taken to scale, it will be an enormously fat target for cyber attacks, intrusion, insertion of insider threats, and so on. And so this is something that is in terms of overall financial stability, probably as crucial as anything else. Thank you. Yield back.
The witness has requested a 10-minute break.